Situation where there's multiple people fighting. Don't really have many details since it's Pine Top's call. We're just responding as a backup to that unit.
Today we're here at the Hungry Buffalo on Lakeside, and we have a lot of the deputies and command staff with the Sheriff's Office. We're doing a community outreach where we're visiting with citizens and talking with them about their needs and different ways that we can serve the public here in Pine Top Lakeside. Today we have deputies on site. We also have some of our equipment, our vehicles. We brought our armored vehicle that we use for some of our high-risk search warrants. It's always a crowd favorite. A lot of people like to tour that, and that's something we use in kind of our high-risk situations. We have little goodie bags for the kids with education stuff to stay off drugs and stranger danger and all the other important stuff where you can help teach our kids. And we also given tours of our armored vehicles and also look in our police vehicles, and it's always fun for them to take a look at that. We appreciate everyone coming out and supporting this, and it's good to always talk to the public and having one-on-one with them.
My name is Chris McCracken. I got hired on with Navajo County May of this year. Originally from Tucson, Arizona. Married, kids, 2 out, 1 in, and I think 1 coming back. So I'll have 2 in and 1 out. The best thing I like about the job is just dealing with the community and actually, feeling like I actually have done something today. I did other jobs where you just go to work, you collect that paycheck, you go home. But this one, you actually feel like you make a difference in the community, in the lives. Whether you're changing it for the good or the bad, you're changing people's lives and helping out where you can. This is probably the best department I've ever worked for. Like I've been with a couple different agencies, and you always have good guys. You always have the guys that you're just like, oh, I don't want to be around you. Honestly, here, never felt more love for law enforcement than within this department, within the community up here. It's been definitely an eye-opener for me. So, law enforcement was never really in my wheelhouse, honestly. I didn't think I was ever going to be a cop. Didn't grow out of high school and be like, yeah, I want to be a cop. No, that didn't really happen. So, management. I managed a couple, like there was a cell phone place that I worked for down in Tucson. It's no longer in business. I worked for them, managed a couple of their stores. Then I went to a bank, was a branch manager at a bank. That was fun. It was all right. It paid the bills. I didn't like the the way that they looked at every person that walked through the door as a number, and so that was kind of annoying. So then I got injured, blew my right knee playing soccer, and so as I was laid up on my back, I watched way too much TV, and well, the only thing on during daytime was cops, and I was like, well, if these guys can do it, I can do it. So went out and applied, worked for Pima County, 2007, got hired on. It was a great agency. 2014 rolled around, I left. I thought the politics were too aggressive. I didn't realize that there's really politics everywhere. It's just what you're willing to handle and what you're not willing to handle. Then I worked for a couple smaller agencies, small towns, as a reserve. Got to learn a lot. Obviously a lower call volume in those agencies compared to Pima County. Pima County was constant. It was very violent. It was very just insane, the amount of calls, the type of calls, the just pure constant adrenaline that you're dealing with, you know, working South Tucson, even Northwest Tucson. But here, this is home, definitely. Started off in 07, so it was October actually. This is literally my 13th year. Just started here this month. We went to their own academy. I was the second class they put on in 2007, which was the second class because they started the academy in 2007. It was a great experience. It was I had some of the greatest guys that were teaching us. My class officer, Deputy Mike Mosley, was amazing. Sergeant Carpenter, who's now commander up in Pima County, one of the best guys I've ever met in my life, him and Mike. So I got very good training. A lot of the training came from the SWAT guys, so it was very, you know, officer safety oriented, and I was very blessed to have that type of training. Honestly, the family oriented part of this community is very, is very respectful to each other, very respectful to law enforcement. Like I said, I've never felt more love for law enforcement than when I moved up here.
How fast was it?
57.
7:45.
If he doesn't turn into Walmart or something. All right, he's turning. Of course, there's the truck stop. 200 traffic. We're gonna be at the truck stop parking lot. I'll get you a plate here in a second. It's gonna be a white SUV. It's gonna be 6 Mike.
Alright, 10 flight, 6 until 10:96.
Really? Oh my gosh.
18 Sergeant Central.
You could, what light? The sun? Okay. No worries, that's why I'm pulling you over. But next time the lights, just stop like immediately. Don't try and find a parking spot. Okay? And then just wait till I approach, just for safety for everyone, because it just gets a little weird. Oh, I don't, whatever. I'll be out of here soon.
Yeah,
so
they said they got thousands of people.
Okay. What is it for?
Trunk or treat and the farmer's market.
Oh, how cool. All right. Well, let's see, make sure you have all your stuff, driver's license, registration, insurance, and if you do, I'll get you go trunk or treating.
Okay.
Did you bring your bag, ma'am? Are you gonna fill up some candy? Oh,
Yeah.
look at, all right, cool. So you guys are here for the kids?
Yeah, we know the owner.
Okay. Save it on your pictures. Okay. And then
Yeah.
that way it's right there. You can just pull it up.
Carpet cleaning business and
I might have another issue. Choosers, right? Warrant 29 on last of
Alright, 10 flight.
both common. Date of birth 873. OLN David 00. All right, copy non-extraditable. All right, 10-4, thank you. Okay, so he's non-extraditable warrants. I'll let him know. And all right, well, everything else is good though. He's got a valid license, but warrants still. That's weird. Looks like fair to appear. So he did some track offenses, stuff like that. Yeah, it's just failure to appear stuff. So basically he just didn't go to his court. Hey, are you from Maricopa County?
I am.
Litchfield Park?
Yep,
Okay, you understand your warrants?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Non-extraditable, but you still have warrants.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right, all right.
Yeah, I already have a lawyer with that.
Good, good. Okay, I was just gonna say, you want to make sure that you get that taken care of because.
Yeah, my lawyer.
Okay, but you're getting taken care of.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So what that does, obviously, it just kind of changes a little bit things on our end as far as like that's why we had to run you and everything like that. And
Yeah.
but the warrants aren't good. They're not
No,
good to have.
no, that's why I
Period.
have a lawyer.
Right. Okay. Good.
And my wife was going to tell you we were going to go get glasses. Well, she was going to go after this. So
Go what?
get her glasses.
Get sunglasses
And he said no.
Well, I wanted to come here and have her go there.
and then go there. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and my light thing keeps going out on here.
So if that's an issue, you got to contact, because this looks like a newer vehicle.
It is.
So it might still be under warranty. You might want to contact them because you might have a
And
short.
It's really dim and I can't see.
Well, this right here is your,
Yes. Yep,
so is it all the way up?
It is.
Okay.
No, it cuts out.
So that's what I'm saying. You might have a short.
I think so.
Okay. All right. So get those warrants taken care of, everything like that.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna.
already have-
You don't have anything in our system as far as traffic offenses or anything go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
Okay.
If I see you again
Nope.
for the same thing, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get you a citation, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I
And
have-
we don't want
I apologize.
citations.
No,
Citations
sir.
are bad, right?
Nope.
Okay. Just like warrants.
I got a family and kids.
All right.
No.
All right. Good luck, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, you guys come out here after. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. What time's it start?
10 to 2.
10 to 2.
Yeah, or have your family come out. It's just the farmers market like every weekend.
Yeah.
And then trunk or treat this weekend. And this is the last weekend for everything because of the winter.
Okay. Well, it's a good day to do trunk
Yeah,
or treat,
we got a
right?
lot. We have at least 40 businesses out there.
You guys gonna do any costume things for the kids?
Everything. We got costume contests, prizes, all kinds of stuff.
Beautiful. All right. Thanks, sir.
You guys have a good day.
You too. Hi. So, wait a minute. I don't know what. Okay, what are you?
It's that pitch off of Hocus
Hocus Pocus. That's right. Okay. All right.
Pocus. Some police officers care color.
No, I get enough police officer stuff. So, no, give it to the kids. They'll love it. All right. Thank you. So when I was a kid, my grandma had a place up here in the country club, and so I would spend the summers just coming up and getting out of the heat. You know, as a kid, it was, you know, I could ride my bike all day long and, you know, go to the rec center, do whatever, and just, you know, really just be a kid instead of having to hide inside and everything down in the valley. So it was really nice just coming up, being part of the community and everything. That's what really made me want to move up here when I was younger. Just never got that opportunity. Same with my wife. My wife actually would come up here with her family, and we just never made it possible until this year. So I've been married for 8 years this month, actually. 4 days ago. 8 years and 4 days. Who's counting? Beautiful woman, amazing woman. Really can't say enough good things about her. You know, been blessed with that one, definitely. So she came with 3 boys. Once again, very blessed to have those boys. Good kids. I have a daughter from a previous. So we are a blended family, but we're definitely a good family. We're definitely a good, blessed, and fortunate family to be up here. My son, Reddick, is, wow, just amazing how much he's flourished and just really opened up and just amazing. Decompress time is, for my wife, it's the horse. You know, I do enjoy going out and riding with her and everything like that. It's so beautiful up here. Just you can just go and really just wherever you want. But for me, it's my side by side. It's going out and, you know, going out with my wife, my sons, you know, my daughter when she comes up. I like the fact and just you go and everything's always different here. I mean, I know the forest got chewed up with the fire and everything like that, but it's still beautiful out there. So really it's just going out and being just slow walking with the horses or cruising with the side by side. My youngest, Reddick, he's the fisherman. I mean, I'll never admit this. I mean, now that he'll see this, he'll know, but he's a better fisherman than I am. I might get lucky and just kind of catch more, but that kid knows more, and it will be far better than I ever could be. So he's the fisherman. We're going to learn how to hunt. I've been taking notes as people talk here and there, where to go, and just kind of absorbing it right now. And then next year we're going to put in for the junior hunt, and then I'll put in for an actual hunt for me. I just had a ride along with Sheriff Klaus actually this Thursday. So a couple days ago, was able to have some one-on-one with him, and I've worked for 3 different sheriffs, and I can tell you, he's an outstanding guy. He actually knows his guys. He wants to actually meet and get to know you. You know, I mean, without even knowing him first off, I mean, he asked me how I was doing, everything like that. When I first got on here, he knew where I came from. He knew, I mean, obviously knew about my wife, asked how she's doing. So, I mean, he actually genuinely cares, which is a change for me. You know, I've always had the chiefs, like my last chief at the town of Superior, so Chief Felony, amazing guy. He reminds me a lot of him. In the aspect that he just truly, genuinely wants to get to know you and make sure that you're doing good. Every day you work for him, he just wants to make sure you're good. Did you look down right when I pulled you over?
No, I was looking at more on the phone, trying to find this woodland. We're going to this park that is called
We're from Phoenix.
Okay. I was just going to ask, are you guys from here?
No.
Okay.
So I was more looking like, oh, where's woodland?
Woodland's that way. So that way is Fool's Hollow. That way is Woodland. Sholo Lake, Rainbow Lake, everything. Okay? All right, so is Mr. Perez or is it Mr. Gomez?
Perez is the first one, Gomez is the second.
Okay, so it's to both. Okay, cool. All right, so you got to be very careful because our speed limits go 35, 40, 45, and so you got to be very aware, okay? You were doing actually 55 and a 45. 10 over, not a big deal, but still a deal.
The directions from Alpha.
Okay. Yeah, normally you want them to actually do that because, you know, then if they're wrong, then it's not on you, right? See, you're married, man. You got to think ahead. All right, sit tight. You don't have any warrants or anything? Your license not suspended, nothing like that? All right, sit tight. They're from Phoenix. They're up here. They're looking for Woodland Park. So we'll just give them directions and send them on their way. Let them know, slow down, just be careful. He's got no history with us, nothing like that. Everything looks good. He actually had his stuff readily available, which is always nice. Gotta ask who Trinidad is, though. So whose vehicle is it?
It's mine.
Okay, so you're Trinidad?
Well, no, I'm Jessica.
Okay.
But the vehicle's under Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she will sign on the title for it or the.
Oh, okay. So, okay, no big deal. Okay. Yeah, that's what I saw. So I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? So, all right. No worries. All right, like I said, I'm gonna do a verbal, just slow down, just pay attention. Let her handle the phone, one, because then you're not distracted. Okay, just for your safety and everything like that, all right? All right, guys, have fun while you're up here, okay? Take care. Right now we're responding to possible situation where there's multiple people fighting. Don't really have many details since it's Pine Top's call. We're just responding as a backup to that unit.
How many people were there?
And we finally told them, we said, they had 2 hour wristbands, so they were 2 hours. Okay. And they finally said that, I go, you know what, I'm not going to be the cops. I'm not going to argue. I said, I'm not going to try to say who said something first. I said, you guys are going to have to both leave. And this group of people here tried to be the people. They said, they go, well, if we don't do anything, if we just stay apart, can we? And I said, yeah, that's fine if you guys want to stay. And the next thing you know, we turn around and literally they're over there sitting there getting together. Like somebody, the other group, I believe, and I'm sure they're going to say that too, was a little bit more instigated. There was a little girl that was like 12 years old, and she had an attitude, like she had purple hair. She's the one who tried saying that they were calling them the N-word. And I said, well, let me go right behind the cameras. And the gal goes, your model. So I go, no, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. Anyway, so when they left, the other group of people was parked over here. They started running after these people, and I'm sure they're going to tell you that. We look out the window, and that's when my wife's like, oh, they're like running after them. Like,
So the group that left, would you say that was?
Was he in a triple van? Last I heard, he was. So it sounds like this is just a verbal between a couple different groups of kids. One saying one thing, one saying another. Nothing physical, just a bunch of attitudes flying around. So I'm assuming he's going to be somewhere in that area. Now, Sarge mentioned a couple, the Speedway and the Circle K right there on, over by the village. So I'm assuming he's going to be in that area. So if you see him out walking around, most of it we just saturate real quick and just try and get him. But just if you see him without me, just be careful because he is, last time he is a high .40 cal.
Deputy Semi-Wide confirmed, sir, but it is showing a full extradition 38 Frank out of us. Violent tendencies, escape risk, and armed and dangerous.
10-4, that's the one. Yeah, let me know. Thank you.
221.
So what's going on now?
This gentleman has a felony warrant out of our department. He's considered armed and dangerous and a flight risk. Last few times.
2008 is valid and confirmed.
Valid. That's a valid warrant. 10-4, thank you.
Welcome 1522.
So last time dealt with him, he's been really compliant, but he had a firearm last time. But I don't know his outcome on this one now that he might know he has a felony warrant. If that's the case, then he might fight a little.
So we're meeting another deputy, correct?
Yeah, I don't want to go solo, so we're going to meet with Hartman. We're going to try to get a plan together and find out if we can tag team this guy and go get him. I'd prefer not to go after a felony warrant guy alone. He used to be there. He's not there now. I saw him walking yesterday, and I was like, oh, I wonder if he's got any warrants. And I ran him, and I'm like, oh,
for a felony warrant. So yeah, I saw him yesterday, but he was up at Pine Top at one of the flop houses up there. So which ones are there? Up near not Wagon Wheel, but you know where. So when you come around those Circle K's and that right by the PD there, is there a flop house there? But he's gonna be in that area, and he always gets out walking around right about now, because this is when we started messing with those the other two yesterday over here. So he'll be out walking around.
Shh.